Okay, Sunday, April 7th here, Jim Palmer. I'm going to bleed the brakes today with the setup I made in the last video. So it's going to pressure bleed the brakes. We'll start in the front and then move on to the rear if it's successful in the front. So let's get started. Okay, here's the setup. It's all sealed up there. Got the bottle here. It's full, about half full of brake fluid. There's the Schrader valve down there. That guy doesn't want to stay on. I'm going to have to cut the end of the hose off. Got the compressor is set about as low as it can go. That's about 10 psi. All I need to do now is turn this valve on and pressurize it. We'll see what happens. Okay, we got fluid running there. Doesn't seem to be leaking.
Back up again. We don't manipulate prices with marketing gimmicks. My family has too much integrity and respect for our customers.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Fair and honest every day. At Shane Company, you never have to guess when it's
okay, here comes the fluid.
Jewelry. Come in any day you choose, and you'll always get the best price and the best value in town. Now you have a friend in the diamond business. Shane Company and Shaneco.com.
Our housing crisis, unlike the Door Coalition, is working for progress. Habitat for Humanity, Washington Realtors, nonprofits including Homesite and Sidewalk, and the Building Industry Association of Washington.
Oh, here comes the air. Look at that. About a quart of fluid through the brake system in the front. Unfortunately, it didn't make the situation better. I think I was probably putting as much air in. At one point I think I pumped all the fluid out, but it did move a lot of fluid. There's a couple of things here. So this is the inside fitting, and this tube right here goes all the way down to the bottom of the tank, but it doesn't seal around there. So it was introducing a lot of air, probably as much air as it was getting out. So I found if I took this and tipped it over, I could get a really nice clean flow of fluid out. So I think I'm going to do now is put some seal around this, just kind of around the base of it there, and build up a little fillet of seal. And then the other thing that I found out is this guy, when it's screwed onto the top of the master cylinder reservoir, it will actually blow the reservoir empty, and then you gotta unscrew it and fill up the reservoir and then start over. But you can see the oil dripping out of here through the window in the reservoir, so you can see when it gets low. I think what I want to do is add a valve, a second valve to this block, and then I'll be able to bleed the reservoir. So that's a good idea there. So I'll order another one of these guys and put it in this. So there's that. So let me show you something else that I learned. So here's the master cylinder setup on the rear for the GL 1800. So I found this cap, although it's a different cap, will screw onto the 450 master cylinder. And that gives me an idea. So I'm going to cut the center out. Then I'm going to make a plate that will fill the ID of this thing up, and I can put an O-ring around the outside or cut a rubber seal. So I can have this plate with a shoulder. You'll see it when I make it. And then I'll have the hose connection and then the overflow valve over here. So we'll be able to do the back. So I think if I do these three things, I should have a pretty good system here.